Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your money and career tarot and oracle card reading for November 2022 or the next 30 days. We're jumping in here with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. We're going to get our first card for your overall energy and then we'll go into a 4-card reading. All right, so wow, you got your card, the Empress. Beautiful, Taurus. And this is Archangel Gabriel. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Oh my gosh, so beautiful, Taurus. This looks like a really amazing time period for you. Remember, all my readings are timeless, so they're intended for whenever you're watching. Beautiful. I feel like you're feeling really content with yourself, peaceful, spending time on your own, just feeling really secure. Okay, we got 3 pop-outs here, but I'm just going to go ahead and take them. We have the Knight of Earth or the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady progress, which is lasting. That's why I always like this card. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. So that's where the apprehensive part comes in. Like, you're planning and planning, but it's going to be time to make a move, okay? And that's where the apprehension comes in. So try and work past that, Taurus. You won't regret it. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. Very nice. So call on your guides and angels. Your guardian angels are always here watching over you. We have the Ace of Water or the Ace of Cups, and this is Archangel Haniel. A beautiful new environmental experience. What on earth am I saying? Environmental? It says a beautiful new emotional experience. Environmental. Okay. I'm just going to go with that word for a minute, even though it might have been a faux pas, but your environment is important to you, Taurus. You're an earth sign, so make sure that your environment is conducive to feeling peaceful, happy, and not scattered, okay? Your home, you might need to clear through some things, get rid of things you don't use, organize some things, spend some time in the environment, even if it has gotten chilly like it has here. Bundle up and go outside, be in nature, breathe in the fresh air, okay? Let's go further. A romantic relationship or deep friendship. Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. It's a love letter, and this can also indicate a new home, Taurus. So for those of you really longing for a new home, there might be a surprise opportunity coming up here. And check this out. We have the 6 of Water or the 6 of Cups, and this is Archangel Zadkiel. Children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, and romanticizing how things used to be. This could also indicate a new connection with someone that you feel like you have a really strong soul connection with. It just feels right. It's an easy connection. It's peaceful, everything runs smoothly. It's a friendship that maybe you've longed for a really long time or most of your life. And it's like a no strings friendship where there's no jealousy, there's no envy. You can be yourself and not worry that someone's going to turn on you. This other person has confidence, self-confidence. They're not after you or what you have, or things like that you may have experienced in the past. It's just a really pure, kind connection. Let's get one more from here. Okay. What else for Taurus? Do remember to check your other signs, Taurus. There could be additional messages there for you. All right. We have the Page of Earth or the Page of Pentacles. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, and a new area of study. So you might be learning something new about business, about how to invest. If this is you, you might be learning new ways to invest. What was that other card? What was that about getting started? Okay, yeah, so the Knight of Pentacles. You know, it's about taking action. It's time to learn something new, but you can keep learning and learning forever. So learn what you can, take action, and continue to learn, okay? There's always something to research. And there's always ways to enrich our businesses, our work, our careers, whatever we're doing. Okay, so let's clarify with the Gilded Tarot Royale. What else do we have for Taurus? All right, too many there. What else for Taurus? If you haven't yet subscribed to Taurus, please hit the subscribe button and hit all notifications. That way you won't miss anything. All right, what else for Taurus? Okay, so we're clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is being clarified by the High Priestess. Very nice. So this is about going with your intuition. That's what will tell you when it's time to make a move, okay? It's how you feel. It's like you've gotten all the information you need up to this point. Does it feel like you want to make a move? If so, do it. It doesn't mean you have to stop learning. It doesn't mean you have to close that book. In fact, don't close the book. Keep it open. Keep learning. So the Ace of Cups is being clarified by the Hermit. So here's more major arcana. Why am I saying more? This is the third major arcana. Yeah, okay. So we've got 3. This is a strong energy of change in this reading. So there could be a Virgo in your life or strong Virgo in your chart. This is about learning as well. You may be realizing the spiritual side to everything that you're doing. And the spiritual part of it may mean a lot to you in every move that you make, okay? All right. You need to find meaning in everything that you do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we have to just kind of go through the motions with certain things, because that's just the way the world works. But for the most part, you're making sure there's spiritual meaning. But Taurus, that doesn't mean to be a starving artist, okay? You can have plenty of money and still be spiritual, and I think somebody needs to hear that. The Six of Cups is being clarified by the Queen of Wands. So this could be a fire sign. That might be this new connection. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but not necessarily. The Queen of Wands, what did I say? Did I say the Queen of Wands? This is the Queen of Wands. Could represent your confidence in yourself. And with the Empress, it's just like being really content, confident, knowing what you want, how to go about getting it, and knowing that you have every right to do so, okay? All right, let's go further here. The Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Eight of Swords. So the good news with the Eight of Swords is that any restrictions are self-imposed. That means that you can untie yourself. You can take the blindfold off. You can see what's around you. You can free yourself. I feel like learning something new is something that will free you. Getting more information about something. All right, so let's clarify. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles with High Priestess. All right, I've got 2 pop-outs here. The Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess is being clarified by the Five of Wands. This could be you having scattered energy, like kind of getting yourself stuck in a little like whirlwind where you don't want to make a move because you're afraid that you haven't done everything perfectly, or that you haven't learned enough. But that's where the High Priestess comes in, okay? She's major arcana, so the High Priestess is saying, listen to your intuition. You know deep down that you have enough information to go on to make this decision. It might be a decision about a new job. You're not going to have all the information. You can only have so much information. Certainly inquire, ask for all of the details about the benefits and your, paid time off, stuff like that. Ask all the questions. If you are signing on with someone as an independent contractor, okay, keep in mind that that doesn't mean there won't be competition. Okay, so I want you to go into this with proper expectations, okay? Because that often happens. I didn't realize that some years ago in the world of self-employment. If you're under contract with another company as a self-employed person, that means there are other independent contractors, and they can be very competitive, okay? So I'm just giving someone listening a heads up. All right, so the Ace of Cups and the Hermit is being clarified by the Nine of Wands. Keep going. Don't give up, Taurus. If you've been building your own business or searching for a job, you're almost there. Keep going. You will prosper. You will find the right job. The Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Look at this. Is being clarified by the Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. It's like, you'll see the hands on this card are like the hands of God are saying here, it's here for you. It's time for you. It's time for you to be self-confident. It's time for you to live in your self-esteem, Taurus. I feel like this new friendship is going to be very validating for you, Taurus. I feel like you've been wanting a friendship for a long time and feeling like, you just can't click with anyone. And you do find someone, and they're really going to admire you. And you might be worried that they see you as more confident than you really feel inside, but that won't matter because that's something you'll have in common. You're going to be really like happy to meet and, become friends. In business, I feel like you're on fire. I feel like if you're applying for jobs, you're being seen for your skills. I feel like you speak very well, Taurus. Someone's going to recognize that. They're going to like the way you communicate, and they're going to want you to work for them. If this is your own business, this could be potential clients. They're coming to you. They want what you have to offer, and there's a nice connection here. They look up to you, and that's one of the things that's helping you find your self-esteem. The Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Oh, look at this. You got the Six of Cups again. It's being clarified by the Six of Cups. So you might be meeting someone new that you're learning with. Maybe you run into them at a library, a college library, a bookstore, maybe online. Maybe you find some kind of forum online having to do with something that you're learning. Why am I getting gaming? Is there a gamer listening right now? If so, please comment below. You may be learning about gaming, and I'm also getting, what is it called? Not cartooning, but that's involved in it. Well, yeah, gaming, cartooning, graphic arts, something like that, where you're on an online forum. You might be learning something. It might be an education thing, and you're discussing things with other students, okay? And you have the opportunity to give feedback to one another, or you're jumping on this forum, discussing your course projects or something like that, and you meet someone there, and it turns out you live near each other, and it's really cool. You're like, what the heck? Like, how could we live so close to one another when this course covers like a vast area? I don't know why I'm getting that right now, but that's coming through really clear. All right, so let's close this reading with the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. What else do we have for Taurus? Energy Healer. And you know what? This popped out for you as I was shuffling, and of course I put it back in the deck. This was before I started the reading. 73, so if you like numerology, look up 73, and that breaks down to 10. Your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now, okay? So Taurus, don't be quick to give your energy to others, because just the act of being yourself is healing to others, okay? Be careful not to let people sap your energy. You have natural abilities to heal, but that doesn't mean you should just give it to everybody, okay? I feel like you need to give this to yourself. Be your own energy healer. And that doesn't mean you're holding back from others. It doesn't mean that. It means you're protecting yourself, because just being you puts a lot of good out there in the world, okay? So protect your energies, protect yourself. And we have 60, which breaks down to 6, and we have angel numbers. Pay attention to the signs. Your angels are trying to deliver a message. Yes, pay attention to the signs, Taurus. Look them up, Google them. Whatever feels right, go with that definition. Just like with this reading, only take what resonates. Beautiful messages, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.